People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News. Now, people, this edition is called You Know That You F-U-C-K-E-D Up. And people, who are the persons that F-U-C-K-E-D up? I am speaking about the DPP's office, prosecution. I am speaking about the POPO, investigators, and I am speaking about the witnesses on the Andre Blackman Klansman case. I am speaking about an epic F-U-C-K-U-P. Now, people, what this means, this is not reasons for celebration. However, this is definitely reasons for concern. Concerns for the citizens, residents of Jamaica, concerns with anybody that have any sorts of interest in the safety and security of Jamaicans on a whole. Now, people, this case that officially started with 33 suspects, 5 of them beat it, 5 of them bucked the system already. However, people, add a couple more. Who are these names? Andre Blackman, leader. Fabian Johnson, Stephanie Christie, Jazeel Blake, Andre Golden, Lamar Simpson. What charge were they freed of by the justice himself, Mr. Sykes? I am speaking about the takeaway of an individual. That individual is known as ICE. Now, people, here's the thing. There's a witness that said that he knew about the planning, execution, everything about that case as it pertains to ICE. However, here is what the judge wanted. The judge wanted to see some sorts of crime scene reports, official crime scene report with the dates and the time and how ICE was taken out. That was not in the court. The judge also wanted to see the autopsy. There was no sort of autopsy. However, what the prosecution had, and don't know how the prosecution thought that this would have been sufficient had there been any sorts of experience, competent prosecution. The only thing that they had, witness number 1, witness number 2. Now, people, like I told you before, whenever you put in SHIT, you can only get back out SHIT. And there was a telltale sign when the judge himself asked, why is one of these witnesses not locked up? So, people, the reason is this. They were making a deal with the devil. And like I've said on several occasions, whenever you ask or whenever you make a deal with the devil, you are pretty much getting FUCK. It could go good and it could go way, way left. In this case, we say that was the case. So the judge asks, why this witness was not charged? Because obviously he is a criminal. Obviously, him have a criminal past. Obviously, he had a motive, ulterior motive, why he decided that he wants to testify. Because he wants to save himself. He wants to save himself. Because he wants to get lesser time or no sorts of time at all. So, people, when people have ulterior motive, they will lie. And obviously, this judge did not trust those or that witness. Point blank and period. Now, people, here's the thing. If somebody loses their life, we want justice for that person. We want justice for the family of the victim. However, there are certain things that need to be met. Simple things, as in crime scene report, as in autopsy, as in some sort of video. The judge was asking, you are going to tell me that in a year of social media, there is no sort of video, just two people have said this man missing. No sort of nothing, no sort of this, no sort of that. Simple stuff they could not provide. However, the judge is getting a beating. The judge is getting a bashing on social media. And here are some of the comments that people are actually saying to justify their agenda. They must say the judge will get pay off. The defendant them obia must be strong. The judge is afraid of the clansman because he don't want the repercussion for his own family. People, all of that is just BS. All of that is because they realize that their Nostradamus was telling them a whole bunch of BS from the beginning, and now that the truth has come to light, then pretty much I find all sorts of excuses. That is what people do. Point blank and period. Now people, this is how upset persons are because they don't know the rule, they don't know the law, and they've been listening to BS for the longest time. Because somebody built up them confidence. Somebody told them that, listen, this case is going to be a slam dunk. And while all of us as concerned Jamaican want better for our country, if you want better, you cannot achieve better or good doing bad or doing wrong. So therefore, if you do it the right way, then we will accept that. However, some of these people, because they've been brainwashed for so long, because the agenda or what they were told is now coming to be flawed, coming to be BS, them upset with blogger, them upset with the judge, them upset with everybody other than the dis or misinformation that they've been getting. So therefore, people are say, them want to see the family of the judge get taken out just because the man are doing work, just because the man are doing job. Now people, here's the thing. There's a thing that is called the court of public opinion, and then there's a thing that is called real court, live court, as in the kind of case or court that is happening as it pertains to the clansman. In this court, you need evidence, you need proper witness, you need proper investigation. This is where you show and prove. This is where they want the exhibits. In the court of public opinion, it is pretty much what the public feels. It is pretty much the opinion of the public. However, those opinions cannot be used in the court of law. It is just your opinion, like you have an opinion on everything else. You could be wrong, you could be right. However, when it comes to evidence, when it comes to exhibit, if it is wrong in the court, it will get fling out, and it could be the devil, he is going to be free. So people, I just tell you. So we also see that people are calling for the judge to be fired. People are saying the judge a sellout, the judge a criminal, the judge up on the payroll. However, they have absolutely no facts. Because here's the thing. While all of us Jamaicans should be concerned, reasons to be concerned, and we know that most, if not all of these suspects, they are criminal, or them have some sort of criminal link, they were guilty in some or all aspects of this case. However, the burden is on the prosecution to pretty much prove what he is saying. So therefore, when I hear all this backlash by people on social media, people in a real life, here are the people that should do what they are supposed to do if them feel as if they were wrong by the judge. I am speaking about the Popo, the main investigator, Mr. What's his name? Fitzbailey, who is a lead investigator. I am speaking about the DPP's office. I am speaking about the prosecution, assistant prosecutor. They are the ones that are supposed to be talking. They are the ones that are supposed to be doing any sorts of interview and saying, this is what the judge do wrong, that is what the judge do wrong, and that is why we get this result. However, if them not talk, we make una labber mouth, big mouth, chatty mouth people feel as if una have the right to talk. Of course, we see exactly what is going on. However, the case is flawed. Not to say that these suspect defendants are any sorts of altar boy, any sorts of Christian, any sorts of good people. But me just say, you cannot go into court time after time and lose these high profile cases, and then you expect people to be accepting of your incompetence, negligence, woefully inept prosecution or our justice system. People, this is BS, point blank and period. Now people, don't feel down, even though we should, because there's a thing that is called karma. There's a thing that is called, whenever you fight the system, you could run high, run low. Short run, long run, short catch. Karma always gonna catch up to you. So therefore, the poor they know exactly what to do. We are talking about dog paw justice. The opposition of these people, them can't wait. They are itching. Because people, let's face it, whenever you have some dog eat dog sorts of people, gangsters, everybody want to broke each other foot, everybody want to climb to the top, sooner or later, it is going to be their natural instincts to take out each other. So don't feel as if these people, even if them beat this case, them are going on some sort of retirement with millions or billions of dollars. There's always going to be backlash. There's always going to be repercussion. They're always going to get caught up on or with sooner or later. Guaranteed. It's a law of possibility or probability at the least. So people, me just say 5 and a couple more, and then people, if you realize the very disturbing trend, it is not as if them call out 5 or 6 cases and then them beat 3 and lose upon 3. No people, it has been a lose proposition. Back and forth, back to back, back to back, back to back. Them just a lose, them just a lose. So therefore, if these people can buck the extortion, if them can buck the gun charge, because the investigator claims saying pick up the gun at one's place, and then the ballistic expert say the man tell him saying pick it up, yeah, so conflict of interest, conflicting testimony, and then no sorts of proof, any sorts of extortion. Now people, here's the thing when it comes to extortion. Obviously, people are not going to come and say, listen, yes, me pay him this or me pay him that. Because them know, say, if them talk like that, more than likely that business is going to get burned down in a Spanish town. Them family are going to lose them life. Even the employees at that place stand a chance of losing their life. So we understand that's why them can beat the case. However, what we don't understand is when we have a witness that comes into court and say, him say I lose him life. However, there is no sorts of crime scene report. There is no sorts of autopsy. There is no sorts of video anywhere. How is it that you expected? How is it that the prosecution couldn't conceive or think that they could have beat or win this case? So therefore, it seems as if they were rushing. It seems as if there is no sorts of coordinated effort between the popo, the investigator, the witness. It seems as if the head don't know the difference from the foot. They are dazed and confused. And that is why we get the result that we get. And that is why we will continue getting the result that we get. Because people like them say, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different result. Point blank and period.